Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Alright, we're going to jump right in with our Snoopy shelf. We have this old Snoopy slush maker. It's worth about $6 because it's not totally complete, but it's a good graphic. Then I have this vintage Snoopy tackle box that's worth $30. Then we have this small plush. He's worth about $3. And let's just see what else we have. We have a little Happy Meal toy. He's worth about $2. And then the little Charlie Brown Happy Meal toy, also worth about $2. Then we have this cool Sally in her classroom in the box. It's worth about $35, but since mine has a big $9.99 price tag on it, it's only worth about $20. Have a little Charlie Brown plush that's worth about $5. Then we have this really cute Belle. It's Snoopy's sister doll. She's worth about $20. And then we have this Schroeder still in the box. He's worth about $25. And we have a little vintage Woodstock plush. He needs a little bath, but he's worth about $5. Next, we have this little vintage Snoopy in a white jacket with the little buttons. He's worth about $12. And then we have a little Charlie Brown McDonald's bucket. It's worth $15. I was surprised that was worth so much. Then we have this vintage Snoopy plush in a blue dress. It's worth about $8. And then this mask Snoopy worth about $5. Little aviator Snoopy worth about $5, and a baseball Snoopy also worth about $5. Another vintage Snoopy plush with the applause tag. He's worth about $10. He just needs a bath. I've got to clean this stuff up. I have a Peanuts thermos, and it's worth about $15, and a solar powered Charlie Brown bobblehead worth about $15. Then we have this cool plush Snoopy stocking. It's a Christmas stocking. He's worth $20. And then we have this Whitman's Candy Snoopy on a sled, worth about $8. I think that one's really cool. I thought it'd be worth a little bit more. Have a little Charlie Brown vintage little container here, worth about $15. Just need to clean it up. This stuff's been on the shelf for a while. I have this vintage plastic Snoopy. He's worth about $10. And then we have a little plush Charlie Brown worth about $5. And this little rubber Snoopy, he's worth about $8. Then we have this little Snoopy top from a Happy Meal. He's only worth about $1. And then a little Whitman's figure from the chocolates. This is Snoopy as an Easter egg worth $8. And then let's see what else we have on this next shelf. We have Joe Cool Snoopy. He's worth about $10. And then we have another little Happy Meal toy. He's worth about $2. And then we have this little vintage ceramic Christmas Snoopy. He's worth $15, 1977. Then we have a little Linus figure. He's worth about $5. He's very old. And one of these acrylic Snoopies you used to get from the fair. They're worth about $8 now. Surprised these were worth so much. They're worth $25 each. These old vintage Snoopy little standees, kind of little trophy plaques. I couldn't believe they were worth that much. Let's see what else we have. We have these rubber figures of Charlie Brown, Linus, and Lucy. They need a bath, but they're really cool, and they're worth about $22 for this set. Next up, we have a little porcelain Lucy figure, jumping rope. She's worth about $20. Can't even remember where I got all this stuff from. Got this vintage Snoopy eraser. He's worth about $5. And then these little wind-up Snoopies. We have a tennis one and a football one. They're worth $20 each, still in the box. And we have this little piano figure with Snoopy. He's worth about $3. And then we have a Lucy Christmas ornament worth about $12. And this little Charlie Brown figure I dropped, he's from a nativity set. He's worth about $2. And then we have this little Charlie Brown ornament, and it's worth about $5. And then we have this, if I could get it, It's an old vintage Charlie Brown hairbrush, and it's worth about $12. Then we have this little Lucy Happy Meal figure. This little plastic Woodstock. We'll say they're worth about $1. They're not worth much. Then we have this cool Linus and Sally figurine from the 70s. It's worth about $25. And then we have some pictures for the wall. We have an old Laverne and Shirley picture worth about $12. A little Peanuts canvas that's worth about $12. Three's Company's worth about $12. Then we have Mork and Mindy worth about $12. And then Charlie's Angels worth about $12. And then we have this cool Princess Parking Only, which I might put in the women's restroom. It's pretty heavy. It's worth about $20. Then we have this cool Encanto knockoff figure set. I got this on vacation in Europe, I believe in Spain. And it was so cool I had to get it because it's a knockoff set. And it's worth about $25. Some miscellaneous items from the Disney movie Wish. We have a little bowling pin set that's worth about $10. A little makeup set, probably worth about $7. Then we have a couple of their mystery figures. We have two of those worth $10 each, so that's $20. And this cool handmade Rapunzel hair that's worth at least $20, maybe more than that. Have a Disney craft set that's worth about $8, and a Disney Cinderella Secret Style set worth $20. And then from the Disney store, we have the 4-pack of dolls from the Wish movie. That's worth $100. And then behind it, we have the cool Disney collectible 17-inch dolls. We have the Bride from the Haunted Mansion. She's worth about $200. These dolls are really hard to get. And then next to her, we have the 17-inch Maribel doll from Encanto, who's also worth about $200. When they first come out, they're worth about $129, and the value shoots up pretty fast. Alright, I have some more miscellaneous stuff to value. I have this little party setup thing with the Disney princesses. It's worth about $13. We have a knockoff Elsa magic wand that's worth $8. I think I got from Spain. And then this cool Mirrorverse Genie figure that's worth about $25. From Brave, we have a Merida Remix Alien figure worth about $16. And this cool frozen cider bottle worth about $8. That came from Europe. They don't make that kind of stuff here for kids because it looks like alcohol. Then I have these 4 Disney princesses that are worth about $3 each, so that will add about $12 to our total. Then we have a little Bambi figure that's worth about $5, and then 2 Bells worth about $2 and $1, so that's $3 more. Alright, we have a few more things to add up. We have 2 of these little Peppa Pig figures still in the box, and they're worth about $10 each since they're still in the box. Next up, we have this Encanto Lego set worth about $15 because mine has a sticker on it. And then we have a Rapunzel horse. It's worth about $5. And we have a little Hair Adorables doll that's worth about $5. And then a little Encanto figure worth about $1. And a little robot worth $7. Pan's worth $5. The Troll's worth $1. The Gwen Stacy keychain is worth about $6. Cruella's worth $10, and Dot Stuffins is worth about $5. This cool Bluey Valentine plush bouquet is worth about $35. And then we have some one-of-a-kind Nini Momo dolls. Now these dolls are super expensive, brand new, but these are all used. Now first up, we have Miss Palau, 2015 to 2016. She's worth about $300. Now new, she was worth about $850, whoever bought her new. But they just don't keep their value as much, but they're still beautiful. Then we have the Miss Canada from 2009-2010, and she was probably about $500 or $600 new, and she's probably worth about $200 now. And then we have this one that's pretty cool. It wasn't a state, but it was Miss New Jersey Teen USA 2007, Alyssa Campanella, who was first runner-up to Miss Teen USA that year as New Jersey. They had a doll made of her, probably paid about $700-800 for her, and she's worth about $250. She later became Miss USA representing California. Alright, well with our previous 131 videos we've made, that total was $374,239. It's been hard making all these videos, but I'm really anxious to see what our grand total is going to be one day. Now with this video of our Snoopy and miscellaneous, we can add another $2,165 to our grand total. So with our 132 videos we've made, our grand total so far is $376,404. My goal is to see eventually if my toy collection is worth $1 million, and fingers crossed it will be. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching.